Good afternoon, Coventry Cougars and staff. Thank you to our second, third, and fourth graders who are in here and our K1 and 5 students who are watching on the live stream. Thank you all for coming in and getting so quiet so quickly. We are honored and excited to welcome several special guests to Coventry today, and we get to welcome them during my absolute favorite week of the year, which is Teacher Appreciation Week. So students, really quickly get as loud as you can for your teachers and clap and cheer and yell and scream. That's about what I expected. I personally think we should have 52 Teacher Appreciation Weeks every single year. Every single week should be Teacher Appreciation Week, but we're excited to welcome folks and show extra love and appreciation to our teachers today. We're very fortunate to have several guests with us today, including from the Virginia Department of Education, our new Superintendent of Public Instruction, Ms. Jillian Balow. And Ms. Balow and I had the opportunity to tour around a few classes today, and we're excited to welcome her here at Coventry. As she begins her time with the Virginia Department of Education, she's making an effort to visit as many schools as possible, and we are very fortunate to have been chosen to have a visit today. We would like, for the next part of our presentation, to begin with a few words about our teachers from 3 of our Coventry students. So please join me in welcoming 3rd grader Nicole Alvarez, 3rd grader Reese Watkins, and 4th grader Nitha Nithin to the podium to share how teachers have impacted their lives.
Good afternoon. Teachers are important because they teach us most of the knowledge that we know today. Also, all of our teachers are really fun and kind, especially my 3rd and 2nd grade teachers. My 3rd grade teacher is an amazing teacher. She is super kind and fun, and again, an amazing 3rd grade teacher. My 2nd grade teacher is super nice and always prepared us for 3rd grade, and she is so much fun. I visit her almost every day. We care for our teachers. Every day I come to school, I look forward to seeing my amazing teachers. Dear Coventry teachers, us Coventry students are so thankful to have y'all. Teachers are so sweet and kind. You help us on a daily basis, and when we are having a rough time, you always help us out. Going to school is so fun to see you. It's such an honor to have you. Good afternoon to everyone. Today, I'm here to share my thoughts on why teachers are important to the society. The teachers have a major role to play in the character building of a student. They are the role models and inspiration to dream bigger and go further. A teacher helps the kids to become good human beings by contributing to the community. Appreciation of teachers is important because they are the most influential people in the growth of a country. They help us learn moral values, love others, and treat everyone equally. They also help us to understand what is right and wrong. I want to use this moment to thank all those teachers who have prepared us to compete with the world. Thank you.
Ladies, thank you so much for sharing those thoughtful words about our teachers, and I know that applies to every single teacher here in this building. As we continue in our program today, I'd also like to welcome Dr. Victor Shandor, Superintendent for the York County School Division. Dr. Shandor has led our division since 2014, and under his leadership, YCSD was one of the first to be named a School Division of Innovation by the Virginia Department of Education. Additionally, our schools are also among the top performing schools in the state with one of the highest on-time graduation rates. Niche has also consistently ranked YCSD as not only the best school division in our area, but one of the top 3 in the state. Most recently, Dr. Shandor was recognized as the Regional Superintendent of the Year. As Dr. Shandor joins me, I'll ask you to please hold your applause between today's speakers. You can clap for me, it's okay. Come on.
Mr. Freeze is going to have to go see the Human Resources Department after this presentation. Thank you so much for having me. Good afternoon, Cougars. How we doing? So it is so wonderful to be here today, especially celebrating all of our wonderful, wonderful teachers. Now, Mr. Freeze did a great job of getting you to cheer for your teachers. I think I could do a little bit better. So if you could, let's hear for your teachers as loud as you could possibly cheer. Let's hear it. That was fantastic. We do have, I know Mr. Dolak is here somewhere. He's over our maintenance and facilities. We're probably going to need new sound panels in here, clearly moving forward. So Coventry Elementary students and staff, it is wonderful to be here with you today. Of all the responsibilities I have as a superintendent, visiting schools is easily my favorite. So I thank you for all welcoming us into your school today and giving us the chance to celebrate Teacher Appreciation Week. On behalf of the York County School Division, I'm also pleased to welcome our special guests and dignitaries, including the Honorable Amy Gadara, Virginia's Secretary of Education. We give her a big round of applause. Deputy Secretary Mackenzie Snow, let's give her a big round of applause. And from our school board, we have Mr. Mark Schaefer. Let's give him a big round of applause. Another school board member, Mr. Jimmy Richardson. Give him a round of applause. You have to be really loud for this next one because he represents Coventry. Mr. Brett Higginbotham. Let's give him a big round. Fantastic. We also have Mr. Neil Morgan. He is our county administrator. If we can give him a round of applause. And we have two other gentlemen who are up here on, I say the stage, but up here. Dr. Jim Carroll, he is our chief operations officer. And the next guy is our chief financial officer. He's responsible for all the money, Mr. Bill Bowen. Welcome and thank you all so much for being here today. It is also my distinct pleasure to welcome our Superintendent of Public Instruction, Jillian Ballow. Let's give her another round of applause. Superintendent Ballow comes to the Virginia Department of Education with an extensive background in education as well as varied professional experience in the private sector and in government. But I suspect that Superintendent Ballow still considers her 10 years service as a teacher to be just as noteworthy and certainly just as meaningful. I'm certain she enjoys these opportunities to visit Virginia schools just as much as I do. We are so pleased that she's chosen to visit Coventry Elementary School during Teacher Appreciation Week. I'm delighted to welcome Dr. Ballow.
Good afternoon, Coventry, and indeed, Dr. Shandor, thank you so much. My years in the classroom were some of the best of my entire career. You see, teaching school and teaching students in a classroom is really the foundation for where I learned to lead and where I learned the skills to think through problems with lots of different opinions and people in the classroom, being the students that I taught. So in this position where I get to be the state superintendent of public instruction, not one day goes by that I'm not thinking like a teacher. And that means always putting students first and always thinking about how the decisions that I make affect you all as students. So thank you for always being front and center in my mind when I make decisions in government that really relate and have an impact on what you do in the classrooms. So again, Dr. Shandor, thank you so much. And indeed, it is such a pleasure to be in schools as I begin my tenure as Virginia's Superintendent of Public Instruction. And I love being at Coventry Elementary School. Thank you, Mr. Freeze, for giving me a little tour. And as Dr. Shandor mentioned, I was a classroom teacher, and this is the way that I get to stay connected to the work you do in the classroom and the critical work that your teachers do. And this is an especially exciting week with Teacher Appreciation Appreciation Week, and it's truly, truly amazing to be here as you all celebrate your teachers. And I want to just take a moment and thank your teachers for teaching and for leading. They inspire all of us to be the best that we can be every day. So as we reflect on the service of all of our teachers, I'm happy to share that we have a few other special guests here today to help us recognize and thank the staff at Coventry Elementary School. Stephanie Bishop is with us today, and she is representing the Milken Family Foundation, and that's located in Santa Monica, California. The Milken Family Foundation has been a friend and a supporter of education since 1987. That's 35 years ago and way before any of you were born. So Mrs. Bishop is also a product of Virginia Public Schools herself. She earned her master's degree at Virginia Tech, and she was a teacher and a principal in Virginia for 25 years before joining the Milken Family Foundation. So please welcome our special guest from the Milken Family Foundation, Miss Stephanie Bishop.
Thank you for such a warm welcome, Superintendent Alo, and hello to the Cougars of Coventry Elementary. I am so very happy to be here today and to be able to visit you here at Coventry. And you may not know anything about the Milken Family Foundation, but we know a lot about you. And there is a very exciting reason why I am here today. I am actually here to tell you a secret. And before I leave today, you will know the secret too. Should I tell you? Yeah! That's what I thought. But first, I'm going to start by giving you a couple of hints, okay? Hint number one has to do with teachers. Those wonderful teachers who help you learn new things every day. And hint number two has to deal with excellence. The excellence found right here at Coventry Elementary. So hint number one is what, students? Hint number two is? Excellent. And along with your parents, your teachers and principal are some of the most important people in your life. And I came here today to remind everyone that educators have the most important job in our country, the awesome responsibility of educating all of you. And at the Milken Family Foundation, we don't think educators get enough recognition. We should say thank you and recognize our outstanding educators more often. In sports, athletes get gold medals, entertainers get American Music Awards, but the teachers who have the most important job of all, teaching all of you, haven't been part of that celebration. And we're here to fix that. That's why a man named Lowell Milken created a program 35 years ago to honor great educators. The program is called the Milken Educator Awards. And this award says in a very public way that greatness in education should be recognized. This year, the Milken Award is being presented all across the country to outstanding educators. And what's so exciting is that before we leave Coventry, an educator in your school is going to receive this national award. Natural when you hear about an award to ask, well, what does the teacher get? And that's a good question. The first thing is one big surprise, because you can't apply for this award. You don't find us, that's right, we find you. And we search all over the country to find the best of the best. Second, the teacher will get a lot of celebration and recognition. You can see that from the media and the distinguished guests, and most importantly, students, because you are here to share in this moment. Next, the teacher joins a team, and this is an elite all-star education team with the other award-winning educators that received the Milken Award. And there's more. The teacher gets an all-expense-paid trip to an education forum in Los Angeles, California to meet the all-star team. Else. The teacher will also receive a financial award. And what does it mean to get a financial award? Say it loud. Money. You got it. And we need to find out exactly how much money this will be. So there were some students who were selected to help with today's assembly. If you all would come forward. Okay, we are going to start with an introduction. If you could tell everyone your name and what grade you're in.
My name is Arden and I'm in 4th grade.
Okay, Arden and the students here are going to help us figure this out. We also have someone else helping today. Miss Torbert, do you think maybe you could bring up a few cards to help give them some hints? Oh. Okay, students, why don't you show everyone what you have? There you go. Look at that. Okay, Arden, let's take a look at the cards. All right. How much do we have there?
25.
Okay, Arden says we have $25, which might get our teacher a little gas, right? Just a little gas for their car. Okay, maybe we could do better?
Yes.
Arden says yes. So, Miss Torbert, how about another card for Russell? Okay, Russell, show us what you have there. Oh. Okay, Arden, how much do we have now?
250.
Say it louder.
250.
$250. Would you like to have $250?
Yes.
Okay, but could we do even better than that? Okay, Miss Torbert, why don't you bring out your last card? Show us what you have. Okay, Arden, how much money do we have now?
$2,500.
Yes, $2,500. Now, Arden, didn't I say that this is one of the greatest teachers in the nation?
Yes.
Okay, well maybe Superintendent Balo can find one more zero. And say it even louder.
$25,000.
$25,000, and the teacher can use that. And the teacher can use that money any way he or she chooses. So now it's time to tell you the secret. So it is my honor to announce the newest recipient of the Milken Educator Award. Secretary Gadira, may I have the envelope, please? The Milken Educator Award goes to Taylor Goodson. Secretary Gadira, do you have some words from Ms. Goodson?
I sure do. Ms. Goodson, congratulations, and thank you. From the bottom of all of our hearts, thank you for being the best of the best. The Governor and the First Lady join me in congratulating you, and thank you for your service to all of these kids and to all their parents and to the citizens of Virginia. What you do every day changes lives, and you're making me cry. So just thank you, thank you, thank you. And all of us know you all are so lucky not only to have Ms. Goodson, but to have incredible teachers in your lives. And everyone in this room knows that teachers change lives every day. And so thank you from all of us for changing so many lives and being a role model for all of us. So many, many thanks to you, and thank you to all the teachers here and all the Cougars for being part of this wonderful, wonderful celebration. And thank you so much to the Milken Family Foundation for celebrating teachers and making sure we all remember that all of our lives have been changed by exceptional teachers like Ms. Goodson. So thank you.
Third graders only. Can I hear a cheer for Miss Goodson? What a crazy day it's been. But you know what? Now, not just third graders, everyone. One more cheer for Miss Goodson. Yeah! Comes a responsibility that I know you will embrace splendidly, and that is to advocate every day for students, advocate for teachers, and advocate for your profession. Thank you for being amazing and excellent. Thank you for loving students, and thank you for loving being a teacher.
Thank you so much. All right, Ms. Goodson, you stay here with me because we have another group here to welcome Ms. Goodson to our National Family of Excellence. Milken educators, would you please come forward? And students, we're going to have our Milken educators introduce themselves to you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dr. Debbie Hunley-Stukes. I'm from Chesapeake, Virginia. 39 years retired as of 10 months ago, but I won the Milken Award in 1999 and was in the first group in the state of Virginia. And I say to you, welcome to the family. Congratulations to you.
Congratulations. Like Dr. Stukes said, welcome to the family. My name's Joel Robbins, and I won the Milken Award in 2011. I was teaching 5th grade at Deep Creek Elementary with Chesapeake Public Schools, and I'm now an assistant principal at Great Bridge Middle School, also with Chesapeake Public Schools. Congratulations.
I'm Ed Coleman. I won the Milken in 2009 in Indiana, where I was a department chair at North Central High School. It's a large urban high school in Indianapolis. Currently, I teach at the Governor's School, Maggie Milken Governor's School in Richmond, and I'm an English teacher.
And I'm Stephanie Bishop, a 2001 Milken Educator from Virginia, just right down the road. I was a high school theater teacher at Prince George High School before going into my new position as Vice President of the Milken Educator Awards. And so now I get to travel all over the country and meet wonderful students and teachers like Ms. Goodson. So thank you so much, Coventry, and thank you, Milken Educators, for being here to celebrate Ms. Goodson. And now to hear from the newest Milken Educator in Virginia, the star of the show, Ms. Goodson.
Thank you guys so much. I don't really have the words right now, but thank you to all of you who have taught me so much. Thank you to all of my wonderful students. I just can't thank you guys enough. I'm so excited to receive this award, so thank you guys for thinking highly of me. I love my kids, and I'm so thankful to work with a group of people I do, so thank you guys.
Today we honor Ms. Goodson, and in doing so, we aim to shine a light on your whole school and all of the wonderful educators here. Now, students, I have a favor to ask of you. Tonight, go home and talk about what just happened today, and think of all of the teachers who deserve this big award. Find them and say thank you to them. And far into the future, maybe some of you will consider being teachers and be standing where Ms. Goodson is standing today. So thank you, Coventry Elementary, and we're going to turn it back over to Principal Freeze.
Thank you again to all of our guests for taking the time to join us today. I am so blessed to work in a building that has so many talented, dedicated, and caring staff. And we fully believe that we are lucky enough every day to walk in here and work with the absolute best students in the world. Our guests don't know this, but we end our morning announcements every day, and we tell our students the same thing at the end of the day, same thing at the end of morning announcements every single day, and that's simply that we love them and we're glad they're here, and we will extend that to all of you all. So we love you, we're glad you're here, and thank you so much. Students, please go ahead and look to your teachers for directions as you get ready to leave. Thank you.